Hey, you got Queensland Kev. Just a bit different from the beer brewing today. Thought I'd show you some cured meats I've been making. Pretty bloody yummy. So you can see, look at the colour of that. Beautiful. The taste is incredible. So yeah, got some, you can see got some copper in there, with pancetta and some prosciutto. So basically your different cuts. That's mainly from the belly. That's your rear egg. That's my favourite cut, this stuff. And it's got the best taste of it. I've made some more. I've been eating it, as you do. Yeah, so it's pretty good stuff. It's pretty straightforward to actually make. Just get your meat. You're going to try and trim the meat so there's no little flaps of meat, pockets for bacteria to grow that you don't want there. You just work out your salt. I use a Cure 2. Got a calculator on my website. Basically you chuck the weight of the meat in, tells you how much salt and Cure 2 to use in the mix. You grind that up with a bit of dextrose, or any sugar really, but I use dextrose. Brown sugar is also good for a different taste. Then you grind up some spices. My favourite for the prosciutto is basically a bit of fennel and then some clove. And it doesn't take a lot at all. I'm talking like, say if you did 6 grams fennel and 6 grams of clove per kilo, it's pretty decent. And that's it. So you just grind all your spices up real fine. I use a coffee grinder. Then massage it on the meat. Chuck it in a bag or a container for a week. 2 weeks, sorry. Turning it occasionally, every day. Massaging it in quite frequently. After 2 weeks, you drop it in the curing chamber. I like to hold it about 85% humidity at 13 degrees for 2 weeks. Then drop it back to about 75 for a couple of weeks. I find 75 normally dries out heaps, but you can drop it back to about 65 if you need to get the finish drying. I reckon the slower you do it, the curing of it, the better the flavours become. And I also like mine over dried. A lot of people take them out at 30 to 33. I like to go up to about 40% weight loss. It just gives that real firm, nice meat. And the meat to eat is absolutely beautiful. Actually, I'll show you a couple hanging. So I'll just pause the video. So we're up the other end of the house. This is my curing chamber, which is just an old fridge. Set to 13 degrees. I think it's set to 12.5 at the moment. And the humidity controller. So if I want to add humidity, I've got my humidifier, which is actually that little bucket there, just with a pond fogger in it. So that sits on the top shelf, circulates it through. So here's some cuts of meat I've got currently curing. A nice couple of kilo chunk there. And then there's a copper. Nicely rolled up, ready. These are just got finished drying, they're still a bit wet. Good thing about the curing chamber is, since it's set to 13 degrees, good place to store your red wines. In the bottom. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward process. You've got to be pretty careful with it, Like, I know there's a debate whether or not you should use the nitrates from the Cure. It's more food safe, not as healthy for you. I prefer, I guess, not to get botulism and all these problems. And sorry, I just noticed me spray bottle. When I wet these down, I actually wet them down using wine, red wine. Nothing too fresh. Just get a big cast of a Stanley Cab Sav and wet them down, so if a mould gets too thick, or you should get any mould that's not white, that's it, there's a little bit of grey, I don't know, so through the camera it looks really grey, but sorry about spinning the phone, but it's actually pretty white with a bit of grey in it, so yeah, I might have to wash them down, stop that taking hold. But yeah, really good eating. Alright, thanks for watching. Back again. Just thought I'd actually do a 30-second update on this part. Sure, a couple of seconds ago that there was a bit of grey mould on the meat. Wasn't too happy with it being there, so I've just got a little cheap 15-litre storage container. I store all my salami related shit in there, some spices in that. So yeah, basically I've brought the meat out. I made up a mixture of 50% water and 50% white vinegar, just your normal cheap distilled vinegar. Washed them down, rinsed it off. So now I've actually whacked in some red wine, just to Stanley cheap shit. So I've poured that in there. So I'm just giving it a bit of a soak and going to massage that into the meat. Getting in. Yeah, so the idea is get into every little crevice, put your finger in any way you can. Massage everything through with the wine being acid, and same as why we use it to wash it, the white vinegar and water being acid helps break down any baddies. Now red wine does the same, but obviously leaves a lot nicer flavour on the meat. So then I'll just pat this dry. Won't worry about getting 100% perfect dry, just rough enough, and hang it back up for a few more days. And then hopefully we'll get the white mould back without the grey moulds. Black moulds are really bad, greys aren't it? And greens aren't that good. White's awesome, so and yeah, basically you want to create an environment that's going to be happy. Alright, thanks for watching.